Okay, guys, I'm live. Let me crank some music up here. We'll start with this one again. Okay, so we're doing some clutter. More clutter. Hey, Solly. Hey, Raxy. We're doing some clutter here. I need to go to my warehouse. Because I have to add some records. And I usually put them in my warehouse just for shits and giggles. Oh, wait, I forgot something. That's better. I don't feel like wearing it today. My head hurts a little bit, so I don't really want to do that. Hey, Jeffrey. Okay, so we're in the warehouse here. And turn the lights on so I can see. Right. So what I'm gonna add in to this, I'm gonna start right here, and I need some static objects. So I'm gonna add some statues. These are gonna basically be for my photo studio cell. I got some old statues, I guess you could call them old, or not old. So this first one, we're gonna add in this here, and of course I gotta go. It starts me at the bottom, and I gotta go all the way up. There it is. Data, meshes. Now I have another folder in here that I added because I added a bunch of stuff. A lot of these I don't need because but well, I want this one. Okay, and this will be statue per scene 01. Okay, and we'll make a new record. Oh well, see, so what I do is for like any scripted stuff, I have a test cell that I make. That's just like my test cell is basically just a farm basement cell, and I'll show you what I mean. Like, here's my test cell. It's not even, it's just, and I test all these can get taken out. If I put anything scripted in there, I stick it in there. But the warehouse is useful for making like setups for like I got my setups for my little nightstands and my desk and my counters and my shower, and then like over here I got set up for my enchanter's table that I made, and just different things. My sink, my tables. Like I already made tables for the Waystation inside, and then other tables. Just different stuff like that. I put my signs in here, my lanterns, stuff like that. Now I'm making, where'd that statue go? Where'd the statues go? Yeah. I'm gonna do statues anyway. So I'm gonna need one of these right here. I'm gonna need this right here because this is a thing I need. So I'm gonna duplicate that. I'm gonna slide that over there. And I need I'm probably gonna need the bigger one. I don't know, maybe. We'll find out. Alright, now I gotta go down to statues. Statue, warrior gold, statue Hercene, yes. Because the statue Hercene, he can go in right there. Now, the thing about this, it looks like this, but when you turn off the lights is when all the normal maps pop. So that's always cool. And I want to get it centered up. That ought to work. So that'll be my first statue. If the mods are like amassed, what you do is for like say if you're using my T.A.P warehouse, what you do is you load it up with your mod, right? And you can either duplicate it and then save and then close it out and then reopen your mod and you'll have the duplicate, or you can use SSE edit or test 5 edit depending on which creation kit you're using, and there's a merge plugin script for that, and you can merge the warehouse into your plugin before you start working with it, and then you'll have the warehouse in it. Because I have a warehouse mod that I made, Solly. If you need there's a script called merge plugins. It's just the script. If you don't have it and can't find it, let me know and hit me up on Discord and I'll send it to you. It's easy. It's you just put it into SSE edit and it works just fine. Okay, I need another statue. Where did it go? Where did they go? Okay, this one right here. And we're going to change this to Alduin. Okay, and this will be statue Alduin 01. Let this do its thing. You're somewhat of a hoarder, just like everybody else. Right, and yeah, Solly, my warehouse mod, it's got this cell, but it's got another cell. It's just got a ton of stuff in it, and it's got all kinds of useful shit in it, like all the doomstones set up in a display you can put in your house. That's like one of my favorite ones in it. It's got bookshelves with leveled items and stuff like that in it. It's even got a tent. I don't know. It's got a tent that's set up like a player home that you could use. And I haven't really figured this out, but what I'd like to do is figure out how to make use the like a pelt or something as a load door, and then have like a really small cell that's just the interior of the tent. And place those around Skyrim campsites of Skyrim or some shit like that. Okay, I need to duplicate this. And each one of these is a container anyway, so there's gonna be lots of storage. This has to like be larger. That ought to do it. It's just a statue, so it's not like gonna be. But it's got some crazy ass. Oh no, the collision's alright. I thought the collision was going to be a lot more, but it's not. And turn off the lights. And you got a white marble statue. Awesome. Now let's do another statue. This one I think already has a base. Yeah, this one has a base. And we're going to call this one Winged 01. Okay. No, not all of them. These are the Hersine statue. I'm not sure where that comes from, to be honest. I got it from Petite like 2 years ago, and because she wanted it and she wanted to figure out how to put it in her mod, and I was showing her how to do it, and so I kept it, and I was making another mod, Thunder Mansion, and never did finish it. Yeah, see, this one's. I gotta turn around. This one really don't have any detail to it. That's a problem. Okay. Maybe what I need to do, I know I have. Marble. I think I have the normal map for it. I'm not sure. If not, that's fine too. I'd rather use the normal map because then it will give it the texture. Clutter. That would be under winged. Winged statue. There we go. Oh, it's not really that much of a normal map. Marble, winged statue, 01. I'm making a new texture set, see if it. Yeah, it's not, there's not a lot of detail to it. Of course, that's not that big of a deal. Let's see if I can fix it here. Put a new... Yeah, that's not going to change it at all. Okay, well that's a useless record. We'll take that out. Yes. And save. I don't remember exactly how. Well, I could do that, I guess. I didn't think about that. Let's see, you mean moss like this? It's got Markarth moss on it. We'll refresh. That didn't work. That didn't do nothing to it. We'll try that. It stands to reason, though, it's going to be in the basement, so it's not going to have anything on it. I don't think the moss is going to show up. Not really a problem. I wonder what that does. Nothing. I can deal with just the... like, block look to it. That's fine. Now we will do... I'm going to need some more statues here. I want that one. Okay, and this will be statue Femme Warrior 01. Hey, Doug. Dana, welcome back to the stream. And then this one will be right here, and I think same problem, but I'll put those like next to each other. I'm gonna leave that the same size because it's all gonna go in the this basement in the photo studio cells. So and I think harvest. Okay, and this will be statue harvest 01. No, they're not. They're just for looks. I'm not gonna make them into shrines. This one's actually a little better. Yeah, that'll work. And we're gonna do this one to be the Mara statue that I got, because I used the Mara statue and I think, yeah. And I got a Debella too that I got in white. In white marble. No, but what I may do for like the goddess statues, I might put like Mara and Debella, I might put the actual shrines. I could do that. That's not a big deal at all. And then this one be right there. And that uses the vanilla normal map, so it really looks good. So, and then I want to do Debella. And that should be all I need. I got Meridia too. The Meridia statue's fucking huge though. Okay, and then that should be enough statues. And where did the Debella go? There it is. The Debella statue's probably going to be too big. We're going to move that down. Right. I don't want to go much bigger than that winged statue. But that ought to be pretty good. I thought about making for like the custom statues, the Harvest and the Femme Warrior and whatnot. I thought about making them into activators so that you could like shrines so you could get a blessing from them, but that's a lot of work, dude. If I'd have for like the angel statue and for the Femme Warrior and the other one, I'd have to make customs. And it's like I said, they're just for looks in the photo studio. So now I need to save. I need to go to my other warehouse because there's something I have to grab from it. As soon as this loads up. There we go. And this warehouse takes forever to open, but I'll be glad I did. Because I gotta have one of the planters is in there. Come to think of it, I have a planter. Oh no, that's the fucking, my bad, that's the fucking farm, the water trough. I took the water out of it and I put dirt in it and I like fixed it all up. And I made a mesh mash up out of it. I made it in a outfit studio. Oh, this is gonna take forever to open this. I already know. Yeah, guys, I wasn't actually gonna, just like yesterday, I wasn't actually gonna stream today. But I wanted to work on my mod, and I figured since I'm gonna work on it, I might as well stream. Right? Might as well post some content. I actually might be able to make a better, now that I think about it, I might be able to make a better normal map of that winged statue. I just need the original texture, and I don't remember where I got it stored. Because I can make a normal map out of it. I'm gonna, while that's loading up, I'm gonna see if I can find this. Let's see. Mod backups. Mansion, textures, TC Mansion, clutters. See, yeah, I have the normal maps, but I don't have the... where's that shit at? I think these are from Orstize anyway. I'll check in there. Skyrim data. Textures. No, these are all The Witcher. That's not what I'm looking for. That's from The Witcher. Lore. Wood, various signs, ropes, kitchen, home furniture's container, clutter. No, that is not what I'm looking for. It's not in the insanity. Where the fuck is it? If I had the original texture, I could make a very... I'm sure I have the texture someplace. I have the original download. I just don't quite remember where it's at. Maybe it's in here. Resources. If I have it, it would be in here. Nope. No. These are all textures for what you call it. Is it in this? Basket's common. I don't know why I didn't. Oh yeah, I already did that. Oh fuck. Antique statue. Nope, that ain't it. I got so much. So many resources. I got that. TW3 Mega Pack. That's the Witcher resources. Does that got statues in it? No. Well, it might. No. Maybe not. Guess not. Oh well. See, this is still loading up. This cell takes forever to load up, dude. It's a lot of shit in it. First time I ever loaded it, so. Please wait while the requested cell loads. Other than that, how is everybody today? Well, usually when I'm not streaming and I'm waiting for like my mod to load up and everything, I'm watching videos and stuff, and once I get that done, then I usually. This is taking forever, dude. Yeah, I can see this is going to be a problem. It doesn't want to load it. It's almost like the fucking thing ain't moving. I'm gonna have to. I can't even fucking close fucking creation kit to get out of it. Really? I'll get out of it, damn it. Where there's a will, there's a way. I'll just have to build the thing I want to build. I'll just build the thing I want to build. I know what I'm looking for. It's not midnight here. It's 3:46 p.m. on the 29th. No, Raxy, he's not in South Africa. He's in someplace in the UK, I think. I don't remember. Oh, you're in Dubai. Why are you in Dubai? Not even close to South Africa. It's like half a world away from Dubai. That's Dubai. Damn, that's like isn't that Saudi Arabia? Dubai? I used to know a girl that lived in South Africa. She was really cool. Yosef, hi, welcome back. I get the whole idea, though, of desert heat. I used to live in Arizona, so... Loved Arizona in the wintertime, hated Arizona in the summer. God. In Arizona, I'll see in Arizona, it was dusty and it was hot, but it definitely wasn't damp. Driest fucking place I ever lived. And it was cool because as dry as the air was, I could breathe. That was the first thing I noticed when I moved to Arizona. I stepped off the bus and I took a deep breath and I was like, wow. And I really could like breathe, because I've spent most of my time on the East Coast and everything, and I'd never been out in the desert. Well, I had been in the desert the one time up in Nevada, and I noticed it then too. Hey, 401. No, I haven't. But when I moved to Arizona, the first thing I noticed was how well I could breathe. And then it was like, I had to once I got used to it, it was fine. But that dust in Arizona, we'd have dust storms that there'd be like dust storms that would just dump 3 inches of dust. It only ever snowed once when I lived there. Once in the wintertime, it snowed. It was like somebody threw a giant snowball at Arizona, and it platted all over where we lived. It all landed on the ground. And 10 minutes later was all gone. It was there, and then it wasn't. You should have seen it, though. I mean, when it was snowing, people was coming out of the house with like great big heavy coats on, and I'm like, I'm standing there, and it's like 50 degrees, and I'm like, people would see me in the wintertime. I'd be walking to work. I'd have my work shirt on, a t-shirt, and I'd a t-shirt and jeans, walking to work because I worked midnight shift at the time, cooking, and I'd walk to work and people'd see me and they'd look at me funny. Aren't you cold? Be like, dude, it's 60 degrees out here. 60 degrees is not cold. Then but during the summertime, when I was working midnight shift, wow, dude. Okay, we'll go back to... We'll try this again. I don't like the cold. I don't mind it being cool. Like 45 to 60 degrees cool. That's my preferred temperature, but when it's really hot, I can't handle that because of my MS. It just makes my MS go fucking crazy, dude. How many of these? Okay, I got them all. Okay, so what I want to do is I need planter, and I want the Whiterun temple planter. What does that look like? Preview. Okay, but that's not what I want. What's this S planter? Preview. It's upside down, dude. That's what it's supposed to look like, I guess. Everything's upside down. What the hell? That's what I want anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna open this up. And make a new form for it. M9 underscore. And let's see here. I want that to be the white marble, and I want that to be the dark wood. So, white marble, marble dwemer texture, white marble, new, and that would be studio wood dwemer. And that is going to be the studio wood dwemer as well. And that is exactly how I want it to look. And okay, and okay. And we'll go back up here and we'll drop that right there. Now when I actually want to change these too. When I turn off the lights, you can't really see it. Well, yeah, there you can. I'll move that right there. I want to change these, so we're gonna open this up, and we're gonna call this one 04. We're going to change some stuff here. The studio wood, we're going to change that right there. Needs to be the, I think, studio wood dwemer. Right. That will be that. And then this one will be the marble. I want this to be a marble dwemer. Just like that. Alright, and I'm going to search and replace this one. Like that, because in that way when I shut that off, that'll have all the textures on it. But what I'm doing here is with this, I want let's see, Death Bell, and I think that one, preview, that'll work. A little on the large side though, so we're gonna have to shrink that down like that. Turn that off. That, and I want I want to check that. Right, that's okay. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that right there. And I actually want to shrink that down. That. Duplicate that. Right, so that will be a planter with an apple tree and 2 death bells. And I want to have some variation for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to move that over there. And I better move it over a little bit more. There we go. And then this and this, I'm going to search and replace. And I want Dragon's Tongue. And this one, I'll move that over that way. Move that one over that way. I'm going to duplicate that. There. I'm going to do a search and replace. And we're going to do lavender. Okay, and that really should shrink like that. And then duplicate it to fill it in over there, just like that. Okay, and what that'll do is give me some planters down there with apple trees and shit like that. It's kind of cool. Hey, Shadow Walker. I'm alright. So that's good like that. So we're going to save. And I'm going to need paintings downstairs. I think I'm going to do the Witcher paintings. I'll figure it out when I get up there. When I get there. So... I think what I'll do is I will copy that, copy, and I'll go to right here. And I'll paste that in right there. Turn on that. Move that back. And now we'll get this placed correctly. Right there. Save again. Now I need to go back to my, I need to go get my other. Oh, I just remembered something. I gotta put a COC marker in this cell. Otherwise, I'm gonna have problems. Copy. Yeah, it'll go there, but I need a COC marker anyway. COC. Drop that right there. You'll be fine. Now this needs to go over here. Paste. His tail going. That. This is going to work out. I hope. Did I just fuck up and accidentally picked the wrong fucking thing? I fucking did. Well, I guess not. I was freaking out. I thought I picked the wrong goddamn thing. Now I want these here. I'm just going to copy both of these. Copy. Make this a little quicker. Paste. There, that way I gotta shut the lights off, so I only need one of those. That, and the Mara statue can come over to here. Right. Looks good, man. So I want a statue there and there, and I'll use the big ones, the winged ones for that. Oh, you guys are talking about English football, what we call soccer in the United States. You got me totally lost, dude. I mean, like, fucking totally. Yeah, dig. Okay, so this one, I want to put this one in the corner. Turn off the lights because these are kind of bright. So I want to put this one over here in the corner. Yeah, I'm not much of a American football fan. I really don't watch it. I don't watch TV at all, actually. Because there's nothing on TV I want to see. And save. Yeah, I like, honestly, I like professional wrestling better than I do football. Not necessarily just WWE though. There's some really good wrestling shows that come out of England. There's a couple of federations there that are really good, and I like the Japanese wrestling shows, New Japan and stuff like that. I'll watch WWE, but the thing about WWE is like they overdo things. and you can almost see I'm kind of a when it comes to the booking, which I realize that wrestling has always been scripted and the winners and losers are already predetermined and everything. It's always been about the showmanship for me. But it's getting to the point with WWE. I can basically see I can tell what the storyline's going to be and tell you who's going to end up winning. It's not very often that I'm surprised by anything the WWE does. Like, here's a good example. The most recent Royal Rumble. They booked Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor. Okay, that's a standard old school wrestling tactic. Big guy versus little guy that's a fan favorite. Big guy's bad guy, little guy's fan favorite. The little guy does all his little guy stuff, running around, jumping around. But then the big guy catches him and blows him away and wins. I knew as soon as I saw that Finn Balor wasn't going to win the Universal title. Because Brock Lesnar he is the chosen one. Because he was also UWF. He's got an ironclad contract. He might drop the belt once in a great while, but he always gets it back. Well, the booking used to be back in the old days of like the old NWA and the WCW. The guys that did the booking were actually on the show. Like Dusty Rhodes was a booker, and when I say a booker, I don't mean guys that go around and book venues. A booker in wrestling is the guy that writes the script. In the old NWA, the booker for a lot of it was either Gordon Soley or it was Ole Anderson. In WCW, it went between Ole Anderson, Dusty Rhodes, and that's pretty much the only two that was there for the longest time. Oh, it was Ole Anderson, Dusty Rhodes, and Jimmy Cornette was the bookers for the old WCW. Back when the Midnight Express and the Rock and Roll Express were the thing. But then they brought in Eric Bischoff, and for some reason, somebody handed Eric Bischoff the book and ruined it. And then Eric Bischoff gave it to Vince Russo. Vince Russo is the world's worst fucking booker, dude. He is. His plot lines are so see-through. Just pathetic. Just pathetic. Alright, so I need a couple more statues. I'm going to need at least 4 more. I gotta make some more, I guess. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes was he was an okay booker. He wasn't as good as Ole Anderson. Ole Anderson was probably the best booker in the old WCW for the longest fucking time. Although Ole Anderson was well known for being an abject fucking always on racist. This guy was, and he was. Ole Anderson was, and had admitted to it that he didn't like black people. That's why you never saw black champions and everything. Ron Simmons didn't win the world heavyweight title till Dusty Rhodes took over the book. Arn Anderson wasn't a bad booker because he after he moved to WWE, he was a good booker. He was a booker for WWE. He worked on the creative team. Jimmy Cornette worked on the WWE creative for a while, but Jimmy Cornette's well known for being not taking no. He saying what he wants to say, and he doesn't care if you like it or not. Let's see, Harvest King. Wow, that's going to be a big one. But all right, that's fine. Yeah, see, the thing is, WCW, they weren't WWF or WWE. Vince McMahon wasn't after the talent of WCW so much because he had his own talent. He was after that tape library. That's what he was after. Rights to that tape library. Shit, I forgot to turn this on. There we go. And I'm going to want to shrink that down. Right? And we're going to do this one for nocturnal. Okay, yes. Okay, Saul, talk to you later, man. Nocturnal. Ooh boy, she's awfully large. Gotta shrink that down. That'll be good. So I need 2 more statues. Oh, you're staying? Cool. And I need another statue. I guess I will do Meridia. I got Talos too. that didn't work out the way I wanted it. Let's try that again. Okay. And this one, we'll rename it right off the bat. Iridia. Oh yeah, I don't mind watching it. I like it. There's some good matches that go on. I mean, those guys work hard, dude. They work really, really hard to, you know, and they're there to entertain people, and they do a fairly good job at it. And now I need the Talos statue, and that should be enough. These are all white marbles, so. But I'm thinking I want that werewolf statue too. See, that's the thing. They've pretty much, WWE has pretty much done away with kayfabe, dude. Or actually, they haven't really done away with kayfabe so much as they've. Now I think about it, with all the backstage drama and all the reality shows, they've kayfabbed it. They've kind of went kind of hardcore in the kayfabe, because, you know, everybody knows that those guys are all friends. Even the good guys and bad, the heels and the baby faces, they're all friends. So you mean you don't get into a ring? You don't get into a ring with somebody that hates your ass and have a match, because what's going to end up is somebody's going to get hurt. I mean, you have your occasional botches, but like I seen a botch. It wasn't a botch really. It was somebody. I can't remember what. If that was old WCW or whatever, but it was Sid Vicious versus. I want to say it was Sid Vicious versus somebody. I can't remember. And Sid Vicious grabbed him to powerbomb him. And he picked him up, and he was gonna powerbomb him, and you can see his head churn. He was a little bit, and he was looking to see where he was at in the ring, and he realized if he dropped him for the powerbomb where he was at, the guy's head was gonna bounce off the ropes, and it was gonna hurt him. And Sid held him up in the powerbomb. I mean, he held him up there, and he turned around and he walked forward and placed him so he dropped him in the middle and then dropped him. And I thought the first thing that come across my mind was that was a good move by Sid, because he wasn't trying to actually hurt the guy. even though he was just I think he was just a jobber, but he wasn't trying to hurt him. So that was pretty impressive, and that and the core strength, his body core strength that it took to pick that guy up and hold him up there for as long as he did. I mean, he had a hold of him, and the guy would have dropped, but Sid was holding him up. Sid was a big boy. Sid Vicious was one big ass boy. I knew a guy, his name was Rob, and he was as big as Sid Vicious, but he didn't have like the chiseled muscle, but he was as big. I mean, his arms was almost as big. He was just a big corn-fed boy. Looked a lot like Sid Vicious. Got in a fight with him one time. He hit me in the head hard and broke his hand. Bruiser had his own thing going on, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate that. Bruiser was kind of, there was sometimes Bruiser would especially with like jobbers, he beat the shit out of jobbers bad, dude. The Road Warriors used to do that too. They'd beat the living dog shit out of jobbers, dude. They'd beat them up bad. All right. I want that one, and that one. So we're going to copy those. Now I'm going to also have to do my lighting scheme for this. Where do I gotta be? On this side. I want paste. Want Meridia over there, and then Nocturnal. Then Nocturnal will go over in this corner. Might have to increase the size on Nocturnal. And Meridia too, because yeah, that's really not, that does need to be a great deal larger, yeah. Just like that, and then over here, grab Nocturnal, turn her about. And then I got the two other statues to put there, so I'm good with that. Oh, there was some of them the old school wrestlers. They beat the shit out of jobbers. Bruiser Brody was one. He tended to beat the shit out of jobbers too. But then another guy that was good for it was Dick the Bruiser. He was good for just beating the hell out of jobbers. So was Stan Hansen. New Jack was also well known for beating the hell out of people, and of course his matches was always, you sign a match with New Jack, you might end up getting fucked up bad. That was a thing. I gotta place these, and then I gotta resize them. Like this. Yeah, I saw that video. I didn't actually see the... I actually didn't see the actual thing that happened, but I saw the video of it. And I'm going to need one more statue. Because I need a statue for behind. That will be the werewolf. Basically what I did with like these, I took the load screen statics, and like this werewolf is the load screen static. Yeah, I'm going to end up resizing all these to much larger because, well, I kind of want them. I like I like how they're bigger. I'm going to leave the two on the bases like that. The right size, like the Alduin and the Hersine. I'm going to leave those smaller. That's definitely got to be bigger. The Talos statue. That. A little too big. And this one I'm actually gonna move back into the wall like that. because that don't matter. So there's that. So we're going to go ahead and save. Now I got to do some lighting. And to do that, putting paintings behind that is not going to work out. That's gotta, just notice that's either got to go down a little bit. Yeah, just down a little bit. Putting paintings on the wall behind these is not going to work out because honestly, those things would cover them up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with torch permanent on. Like that. That looks like a good spot for that, yeah. And we're going to go ahead and duplicate that. And we're going to put one right there. Duplicate those. That way. Shit. That's good like that. What we got over there? Okay. Duplicate them and pull them out. Spin them around. That, and do the same thing over here. Duplicate them. Like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the main lights. I want to have like buttons. That you can turn the lights on and off. So you can like get different lighting schemes. But I want to have the Where's it at? This right here. Ooh, I need more coffee, man. It just so happens. Okay, turn this on, and I need to go over here because I need these. And I think I'll go with the death bells first. That, copy. Go back to this. Right. And I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to move that one over to there. That looks pretty awesome. Now we're going to go back to the warehouse. It's going to take its time. That's fine. And now I need this one here. Because these ones are going to be like by the door. Copy. When I mean by the door, I mean like right there. But they're going to be long ways, not like that. Center it up, slide it in this way. How close is that? Go all the way up to there. And we're going to duplicate that. And we're going to spin it around. Yeah, so that it matches. That's pretty good. Have I saved my work? No, but I just did. I need benches. Now, the benches, I really don't know what to do with that. I don't want, like, I was thinking Dwemer benches, but maybe not so much. Maybe not Dwemer benches. The upper benches would be fine if I retexture them. But I want them to match the cell, so... So... I am going to find me an upper bench and retexture it. So what I want to do is type in upper bed, upper chair, table bench, upper bench. That's the one right there. Yep. So I don't think I have one. Upper bench. Yep. Upper bed. Upper bench. Oh, there's static ones. I wonder if I should have some be statics for like, so that you can pose. Sure. And why that's like that, I don't know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna 000 M9 underscore upper bench static 01, and we're gonna put, well, that ain't gonna fucking work. Let's try that again. 000 M9 underscore upper bench static. Oh, there's two of them. Cancel. What does the other one look like? I'd rather have the smaller ones. Yes. So this one's going to be upper fucker. 000 M9 underscore upper bench 03 static. And we're going to call that 01. And I'm going to put the Studio Wood texture Dwemer on it. And that'll look like it's it's all carved and shit, so that's good. And then this here, we're gonna 000 M9 underscore upper bench 02, and we're gonna put the same texture on it. Studio Wood Dwemer. Okay. All right, the upper bench static, I think we will put that on here. Like that. Get it in the middle, duplicate it, put one over here, because somebody might want to like use a poser mod to have a girl sitting on the person sitting on the bench. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure I know what Doug will use it for. Pretty sure. With his X-rated Skyrim. like I said, I wished I could do something like that on my streams, but guess what? I can't. I wished I could. And that needs to be turned around that way. And I put 3 of them there because that way you get a different look each way. That's got to go further over that way. Just there. And then I'm going to take the actual benches and I'm going to stick those over here against the. That way, if you got followers with you and you don't, they'll sandbox, they'll end up sandboxing and go to those benches and be out of the way. All right. This cell is turned out a lot bigger than I thought it was going to. I should put armor mannequins in here, like a line of armor mannequins. Like, 2 over here, and then 2 over here on each side. Maybe make them pre-dressed armor mannequins. They'll look good look good in a screenshot. You don't know how to do that, do you, Saul? How to make the pre-dressed armor mannequins? Actually, it is a script, but it's a default script. I'll show you how to do it. I'm gonna do that. So I want that to copy. I don't know if I should put a line of them on the side. I should probably put one on in front of each one of these trees, maybe. I just have to figure out where I want them. I only want a couple, so I can't go back further into the trees because they'll clip through. maybe if I... Sure, that way they'll be in the... I'm going to put them up here. Like this and get it. And I'm going to duplicate that. Spin that around. That'd be good right there. Alright, so here's how you do pre-dressed armor mannequins. And I have my... That's fucking bright, man. Right. Right. Which I was gonna actually do that. But there is a trick to it. So we're gonna go to armor. And we're gonna have 1B companions, so we're going to just duplicate these. Like that. And you just click off the playable button there. Like that. And you... Oh, you can't. Oh, well. Can't place them if they're marked unplayable. That's an interesting thing. It won't let you when you try to see when you make them unplayable. You get that. So I do not need those. And save. They have to be playable to do this. That might work. That might work. But I'm going to have to close the kit and reopen it to do this because I already deleted them. Well, when it's done, it's gonna have a lighting scheme in it, which that might work though, Solly. I didn't think about that. We're gonna try that. Another thing I got a mesh for a pool. I just don't know if how it's gonna go with the sides. Yeah, loading. But at least with special edition, when it's loading the files and everything, it gives you the screen, and the kit's a whole lot more stable than the 32-bit. 32-bit will crash just over stupid shit. I actually have a video on how to enable the master files for as the special edition creation kit. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. It doesn't in 64, the 64-bit, because like I said, it's got a lot more RAM for it, but it does require a couple of tweaks to the ini file to get it to load multiple master files, and it's actually only just like one tweak. Well, that sucks, Shadow Bear. Ice will do that. We got snow on the ground here. Not much, but we got snow on the ground, and it's cold, so. My mom tells me up in Michigan, where we're from, it's getting a little crazy. There was 10 inches on the ground, and they're forecasted to have 15 to 20 more inches. That's a lot, dude. Back in 1978, they had a snowstorm like that. But I remember the ice storm of I think it was 78. I think it was 78 that. Because my stepfather had to go uptown to get something or other, and he was pulling me on the sled. I was in the sled, and he was pulling me in the sled, and it was one of those plastic sleds, and he was a tall man. He was pretty tall. He was 6'1", 6'2", something like that, and it was up to like almost the snow was like almost up to his waist. It was deep, dude. Well, we haven't seen snow like that long time. That's like once every 25 years, every 50 years kind of thing. All right. So we'll go back to the studio. I've seen deeper. When I lived in Minnesota, and Doug will testify to this, the snow gets fucking deep. I lived up around Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and the snow was fucking deep. Okay, so we're gonna try this with that thing. We're gonna go ahead and duplicate that, duplicate that, duplicate that, and duplicate that, right? And then we're gonna place it like that, and do that. Place that. Place those. And place that. I don't have to churn that or anything. And mark it as unplayable. Okay. I think that's actually going to work. You make a duplicate, place them, and then make them unplayable. This is going to require testing. So companions for that one. And dwarven maybe? Or glass? Dwarven or glass? Glass sounds good. I kind of like that idea. Okay, so we're going to duplicate that. Duplicate that. Duplicate that. And duplicate that. And we'll put the boots here. Chris. I gotta turn it a little bit. Gauntlets. I think the glass will actually stand out pretty well. Glass. And then helmet. Right? And now we'll go back and we'll mark these as unplayable. But like I said, this is going to require testing. Okay. Now, what you want to do is turn off your markers like that and open that up, and we're going to want to go ahead. First thing you want to do is go ahead and link ref them right to the armor, to the mannequin. Each piece has to be linked ref. Okay. Alright, okay, there's that, those ones. And now we'll do that with these. Okay, and we'll start back from here. Now we need to put the script on it. Add, and let this come up. What I might do after this, I don't know. Now we need default. Add to, and that is the one we're going to need right there. We're going to copy that because I'm going to need that. but that is the script we're going to need right here. Default add to link on load script. And we're going to change the properties here to force equip, should equip. And then you just do that for each piece of armor, which it can get tedious, but almost done. Half done at least. True. My coffee pot was making noise. I can't handle hearing that thing in my ear in the background. That just okay. Paste. Properties. Force. Should. Okay. Okay. And then the last one. Now, technically, this should work. Okay, and save. Now, this should work. I can't see why it wouldn't. I'm going to need my mod organizer 2 up because now I got to test. Is it done saving? It is. So we'll go ahead and close that. And we'll switch over to my test character here. Right. And we will turn the music off. And we will test. Hello, I start with the creation kit. Bachar, welcome to the stream. I start with the creation kit. I cannot use the LODs of the water. The LODs, the water already has any of the vanilla waters already have LODs set up for it. And then those are modified if you're using a mod like Realistic Water 2 that has its own LODs. Now LODs aren't something you add in to a mod for shit. Back load test freeze home. LODs aren't something.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for the subscription, Bachar. Right. And you check the full LOD box, but if you're the static objects for water the water will automatically call its own LODs. So if you place water in something, as long as you don't duplicate it, if you duplicate it, you might have to set the LODs yourself, and to do that, you'd have to unpack the LODs from the BSAs and put those in your folder, and then path the LODs. But if you're doing water, it's easiest just to place it. It's easiest just to use the vanilla ones.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has been.
I was hoping he'd do it. You haven't seen this, Saul, have you? The house I'm working on? Oh, you're gonna like this. I'll give you the tour. Okay, you can actually see the top of it right over there. There it is. So that lantern, that's from Lanterns of Skyrim, but these are mine. What the hell is going on there? They're fighting. Help. Three, 1, 2, 3. AA0C. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Are you going to attack? He is! Fucking rabies. That was new. That was crazy. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of... I got a lot of videos. A lot of tutorial videos. Anyway, so... this is the outside of the photo studio. And you can see up on top there, I put my symbol that I use. We got smelter, Doug's pickaxe, an ore barrel for safe storage. I'm going to put a horse in. Just notice that. Gonna have to fix that. Gonna have to do a little landscaping. I added trees in. There's that. The apple trees actually work. They give you an apple. The barn. Windmill. I'll go in from this side. And then we'll go into the house here. Guy, your English is cool, Bachar. You alright. At least you're posting in English. I get a lot of people that don't. This is the dining room. My little game center right there. Custom paintings. All of the custom paintings are screenshots that I took. Working sink. Junk barrel. You put your junk in there. Go away 24 hours later. It comes back. This is the kitchen. Using used a mesh from I used a mesh that somebody else made. Liam. He made that meat thing. Oh, there's my cook.
What can I do for you?
She's all that's a vanilla face mesh that I made. This is the general merchant. I haven't quite finished it yet because I gotta make a sign for it. And then this is for the alchemist, and she's got stuff. This is actually the alchemy lab. And then upstairs. Well, wait. Before I go upstairs, there's a screenshot I took, and I got a map of Skyrim. Those doomstones over there, those actually work. Then there's this, the bathroom, working sink, working shower, toilet. It works. You just sit down on it. That's it. That right there is a static object resource that I made. The shelf right here. Made it in Outfit Studio. Bookshelves. Just other clutter. Up here, we got pre-dressed armor mannequins. These you can actually take the armor off of. Snow bear. My display case. Shit, I didn't want to do that. And it auto closes. This is the bedrooms with the bed I made. This bed is a bed I made, not with the blanket. That's something else. But the bed itself is one I made. This is the player's bedroom with a player's bed that I made. My thank you note, the Shrine of the Mighty Nine, that actually works. The Mighty Nine has cured all of your STDs. Then there's this. Activate romantic bed chambers. It turns on the fire pots and puts light over the bed. This door I actually have to. because once you get in here, you have to pick this lock. But then this is all the skill books. This is all the scrolls, the scroll chest, and this is the big ass loot chest. Now, there's something in here that I'm gonna read it to you. The note inside of it is, it just works. Right? That's what it says. It's what it says. It just works. It increases your speech. Dear player, this loot box is approved by Todd Howard. No, you cannot have a refund. Thank you for buying our paid mods from the Creation Club, even though you can get free mods from the Nexus. Dummy. By the way, don't forget to order your Nuka Dark cheap bottle of rum in an overpriced plastic container. Why? Because taking your money is just works. Oh, and if you try to store your stuff in this chest, we will take that too. Believe it. Sincerely, Todd Howard, Bethesda Game Studios. But the big ass loot chest has just different things in it. They're all leveled. These are leveled items. All right, so and then my retextured weapons rack, and then my shield of Isgrimor and Skyforged steel swords there. So that's all good. Oh, my cook's down there doing her work. I know it sounds like she's banging on. What she's doing is she's working. That's a static object I made. Food supplies. It's got all the meats in it. Refreshes every day. Same thing with this crate. Bunch of other stuff. Refreshes every day. Alright, now we're going to go into the basement. I haven't got this room done yet. This is another room I got to work on. I got to put the beds in here. There's going to be 2 beds in here. This is the... I got armor mannequins in here. The armor mannequin bases are all safe storage. That'll close by itself. Then there's a smelter down here too, with a smokestack. That. And I doubled up on everything because the blacksmith is going to be working there. And then this is the enchanter's area. These are just statics. These. Check this out. I got to remember to fix these. For some reason they don't, you can't get them. I got to remember to fix those. That's my arcane enchanter. And then through this door is the bunkhouse for like all your followers. They each get their own bed. There's six beds down here to store followers. Custom banners. Now we'll go down to the photo studio. This is what I've been working on. Lights ain't up yet, but looks... Oh! They did work. Haha! They did work. So doing that like that does work. You place them and then You place the duplicates, then you mark them as unplayable. That's pretty awesome. Looks good so far. I'll probably put paintings up behind that one. I got a painting that I'm gonna put right there. I'll put a dragon painting, and then I'll put a painting up behind that one. And I'm probably gonna put paintings on right above each one of those things, except for those two. I'll probably put like weapons up there. The only thing I don't like is that the fog power is, there's kind of a fog, but that's okay. But everything, these work, but these ones don't, which is exactly what I wanted to happen. That's weird. Those benches look different. They're like half and half. That's cool. And then a giant werewolf behind it. So if you want to do screenshots, like you can strike a pose, but I'm gonna do the lighting. I don't have any pictures of Thor. I don't have any screenshots of Thor. I would have to like start. I would have to start another playthrough to do that. I would have to start another playthrough, another Thor playthrough. I'm glad somebody finds my tutorial videos, my actual tutorial videos useful. That's great, man. And what was his name? Bashar, I think. Bachar. Yeah, Bachar, don't forget to share those videos around. That way more people will watch them and learn stuff from them. All my a lot of my live streams has stuff that is like that. I thought about what I would like to learn how to do is change the armor mannequin to like female. I could do it. Sure. I'm gonna look at it and see if I can do that. But this is just the first house, Saul. This is the first of many. This is the big house. This is going to be like the easy one to get. To get all the other houses, because there's going to be at least 25 of them. You're going to have to like go to the new world space and go through the quests on that, and you finally get the keys to the Waystations that open up all the houses in Skyrim and Solstheim. Because there's going to be houses in Skyrim and houses in 1, 2, maybe 3 houses in Solstheim. Plus, there's going to be a house you can get, a player house in Valhalla that when you become Thane of Valhalla, you're going to get that too. Well, I don't have all the houses in Skyrim made. This is just the first house. I actually have a mod up for Waystations of Skyrim. It's called Waystations of Skyrim, the $6 million version. That is the last iteration of the mod, but this one is gonna be the final one. This is the last one I'm gonna do. It's gonna be the photo studio, Waystations, and the Valhalla project. All combined into one. So it's going to be like pretty big. Custom voiced characters, a whole 9 yards. Loading. Loading. So the first thing I want to do is I want to fix those rings. Get them to work correctly. For some reason, they're not working correctly. So that was in this cell. Oh, still quite a bit. I'm going to be building this for a while. I mean, I've done what? This is what? 12th episode of this, and this is just this house. Not sure why. Not sure why those aren't showing up. Oh, that's why. It's because those are under the collision of the table. So how do we fix that? Huh. BYOH base, table base, preview. Exactly. Zero, wait. Maybe if I put them on a shelf. Yeah, see, I can't even fucking, all of a sudden I can't fucking even grab those. Why is that? That's fucked up. It's like they're... Yeah, see, it's not even... How am I gonna do this? I know what I need to do with it. I'll put them on a shelf. Or maybe I'll stick them in a... Maybe I'll stick them in a container. Like in a strong box. I think I just fucked up. I may have to. I don't want to save because. That would be under jewelry. Yeah, I definitely got to check that. Enchanted circlet. Oh, that was a ring I did. Enchanted necklace. No, it just it doesn't delete them out of the game. It just deletes them out of the here. So I will do this, and this, and this, and this, and that, and that. Yeah, it just deletes them out of the cell. Okay, save. No, it's not that. It's the. I'm pretty sure it's the collision on the table. So what I'm going to do is I am going to 000 and we're going to close that. I don't need that. Close that. I don't need that. Close. I need that. And I need strong box, crafting hall. And we'll go ahead and get rid of that and that. Delete that. Right, and open that back up. And I'll go back to this armor. Erase that. Water breathing. And let's see. Oh, hey, I can just do this. Necklace. Health. Heal rate. Alchemy. lock picking, magicka, no, that's not what I want to do. Pickpocket, resist fire, resist frost, resist frost, resist magic, resist poison, resist shock, smithing, sneak, damn it, sneak, speechcraft, stamina, stamina rate. I need magic rate too. I'll put a ring in for that. Magic rate. Marksman. Restoration. One-handed. Enchanted steel boots and muffle. And that will be all it needs. Go to container, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop that right there, and that's got all my, and this will have all my rings in it. And I do not want this to be, I do not want this to respawn. So okay, that doesn't respawn. And safe storage, because it really is safe storage. Safe storage. There we go. Okay. Okay. That needs a. That is going to need this on there. House. I need a container ref type on there. There, that's fixed. Okay, I think it's an enchanted table being. No, that doesn't. First. Alright, so I'll talk to you later. The barn needs crates, some safe storage, and a tool chest, and static. I was gonna put some of that stuff out there. That reminds me, I gotta fix some stuff outside anyway. So I got that. That's fixed. Well, see, the problem is with the one side of it, of the barn, where you walk up into it, it's open you can walk up into it because there's a marker for NPCs to lean on the rail. I mean, I could put them. I could adjust. I could adjust put the things on the one side, like crates and stuff on the one side. But I got a barrel with like shovels and stuff and rakes and whatnot already out there. It's got a barrel, but I'd have to adjust the nav mesh too. I'm gonna have to adjust the nav mesh if I do that. Okay. So any mod that changes Whiterun exterior 15 is automatically going to be incompatible with this mod. I gotta roll this cigarette. I might do some World of Tanks after I'm done streaming this, because I want to play some tanks. That's good. Just let that dry. Now, what was it that I saw that I had to fix? That right there. I didn't realize that was... I wonder if I could just sink the... Sure. Just sink that into the ground a little bit. That fixed that. Didn't have to like add nothing to it. That's excellent. Yeah, see, I got a marker up for that. I think I can do the... I don't want to put the crates there because I don't want to block up like the... Maybe a barrel. And let's see. And crates. And I want to make that smaller. here. Yeah, that's the small crate long. There's nothing small about that. That's fucking Bethesda for you, right? Now I have to fix the nav mesh. Yes, sir. How am I going to fix this nav mesh? Well, I guess what I can do is, if I can place one of those on there and then pull that over to there. Then place one on here, pull that over to there. That and that. And that fixes that. And we will go ahead and finalize that mesh. And save. Alright, now I'm going to go back inside because I'm going to go do my lighting. Right, and I'm going to go to 3. Turn the lights off. Now, I need, what I need is a table. I'm guessing, 2, 3. Double table thin should do the trick. I think I have one already made. Noble table thin, yes sir. And that looks like what? It's got that. So we are going to 2. And we're going to change that to the studio wood glimmer so that it looks carved up like that. That'll, yeah. I just have to decide. I need a button that's main lights, a button that is light set 1, light set 2, and light set 3. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna have to build the setup for this in my warehouse. Because I have to duplicate the buttons and shit. Oh, I just need to over here someplace. Right here would be good. Noble table thing 2. Damn it, I forgot to turn on my fucking snap to angle. There we go. Like that, and put that right there. Alright, now I need my buttons. And that good Imperial button. Light 01. And we're going to call this one main lights. Main lights. That's good. And we'll do that. Alright. Okay. So I need 3 more of them. So we're going to take in, this will be light 02, and this will be light set number 1. Alright. This will be 3. And this will be light set number 2. Females or males on demand. For what? This will be 4. And this will be light set number 3. Oh, you mean for the mannequins? Yeah, I need to look at the NPC record of the mannequin and see if I can actually do that. If I can figure it out. Okay, we want that right there. And I want to shrink that down. Right? And duplicate it. Search and replace. Duplicate that. Search and replace. And duplicate that. And search and replace. So that is all my buttons that I need. These, I'll get it centered up on the table. About like that. And that's fine. For that. And we're going to go ahead and it's gonna. grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that, that, and copy. And go back to the cell. Turn lights off so it's not so blindingly bright. And we're going to put that right here. I guess it doesn't really matter what way it is. And we're going to go ahead. Oh, shit. And we're going to put that like that. I just want to get it over this way. Right, and now that actually has to move over to here, and that I can move back. Oh, there ain't no nav mesh in here yet. Well, that's good. So what I need is, I'm going to need 4 X markers. X marker. And I need 1, 2, 3, and 4. I gotta go use the restroom. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go potty. Okay, so I have to put the script on these that I want to use. So, add. And light switch script. Okay. Same thing on all 4. Add light switch script. Okay. And then that one there. Shit. Add light switch script. Okay. And I gotta name these X markers. 000. Main light breath. Okay, and then this one 000 light set 01 breath, and then this one light set 02 breath, and then this one 000 light set 03 breath. All right, now I actually got to put the lights in. So I need some lights. We're gonna go to this cell because I have to grab the light I want to use. Which it should be right. Copy it. Go back to here. All right. And paste. And move that up. That and duplicate that and put one over here. And duplicate those. Like that. All right. Now those, I'm going to take each one of these, open that up. And I am going to go to enable parent. Like that. And I want them on, so what we're going to do is we're going to make them opposite. So they'll be on when I come in the cell. That's kind of the point. And then the main lights, you can shut them off as you need to. it's already ref linked. Was it this one that needed to be ref linked in? No, that one is. That one is. That one is. And that one is. So that's all good. Now I need spotlight, sunlight, sunlight. Should I use the bleak fall sunlight? What does the... I want to use the one that has the best shadows casters, because that's kind of the point. Save. Here's an idea. I want to figure out. I know which light I want to use. I just have to find where it's at. So that would be... I want the vampire courtyard. On the clay world. Okay, it's not going to be in there. It's the vampire courtyard. Okay, that will be castle. What in the world is that? What? Something from the Creation Club. I didn't know those was there. Maybe it's under DLC 2? Yeah. Or DLC 1. Moldering home, NPC home. What's the NPC home? It's just like a warehouse. Dawn Guard. Redwater. Well, that makes it hard. Vampire Castle test. Oh, this is where they was testing everything. That's right. Guild hall, maybe? I'm trying to get it to where there's a certain light source in Castle Volca here that I want to use. Is this it? I do believe it is. Or not. turn off. No. Yeah, this is the main. So, what are these then? That's the mist adjust. There's light coming in from right here, and I'm not sure. Beam dust? No. Glow, fill. What did they use? Is it that? I think it is. There's only one way to find out. That's exactly what they used. Sure enough. Alright, we'll try this. So this, I will duplicate this. And I'll put one right here. Or maybe one over here like this. And if I turn it, does it make a difference? No. Now, can I enable the parent for this? Yes. Select reference in reference window. I want that one right there. Like that. This is going to require testing too. That's light set 1. So what should happen is when I come in, the light should be on. Turn off the main lights and then turn on those lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. Actually, I shouldn't duplicate it because it'll... Now I can duplicate this one. Put this over here. These could actually go down, I think. and this will be light set 2. So we'll do this, and that was light set 1. This will be light set 2, and that is this one right here. Okay. Now, I want to do this again and put one here, duplicate it, put that one over here. And this will be light set 3. Just have to make sure I get the right one. The correct one? Yeah, okay. And that should do that. Now what I want to do is, for the scripts, I want to do that. Right. Okay. Okay. And then set the properties for each script to point at each marker. Like this. Okay. And then this last one. Be that one right there. Okay. All right, that should work. As soon as it saves, now we're going to do the test. Don't need this no more. Don't need that. Open that. Switch to that. And load up. Okay, before I go out there, I'm gonna need a weapon. Kind of messed up. Just in case. In case we have any more crazy deer and wolves jumping on us.
You're the one that lives in Breezehole, right? Fine.
All right. Oh, no crazy wolves or crazy deer this time. First thing we'll do is check that. That's good. Where's that wolf? Don't matter. Alright, now we'll go down to see how my lighting worked out. That's the bathroom, so I gotta go over here. First I gotta check to make sure my chest works. Yep, it's got everything in it that it's supposed to have. That's correct. Now we'll go check the lights are on like they're supposed to be. And I should add some spotlights in. Move those glows over. Move those over. Yeah, and add some spotlights in to each. Add in spotlights for each set. But yeah, now I know how to. Now I know how to get a certain kind of lighting. That's actually a. So you can get like certain kinds of shadows and shit. That's going to need a little more work. That's going to need a little more work. Yes, indeed. So that's going to be it for this one. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you guys want to help support the channel, look down in the description. You'll find a link to the YouTube gaming channel where you can go become a channel member. Or if you'd like to leave a tip in the PayPal jar, or you'd like to become a Patreon, look in the description. All the links are there. Alright, guys. Until next time, remember to keep your sword sharp. Don't be a milk drinker. And always watch the skies, traveler. Alright, guys. That will be it. That will be it. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to BitChute, and then I'm going to switch over and probably come back and do some World of Tanks. Talk to you soon.